I'm live. Hey guys, can you hear me? It's Frenchie. Today, I was watching some videos and I was just thinking, like, wow, they really touched me. Uh, Hope y'all hear me now. Do you hear me? Today's discussion is going to be talking about do not live a life in regret. It's amazing when you just think about that. Your whole life, man. It's short. Life is short. People think life is going to be forever. It's going to be amazing when you get to the end of their life. We hope everyone live to their 100 years old, but the reality, that's not the truth. People going to inevitably pass on to the next level of life, wherever that is. But in this terrestrial level where we're living at, we must really recognize that we're not going to be at this space forever. So I feel like everybody, all your dreams, your aspirations, your desires, you should manifest while you're here on this plane, on this level of existence. And that's up to you. That's up to you really to decide which direction you want to go in. I think everyone has a decision to make, and it's up to the individual to make that decision and to go after their dreams. I was talking to this young man in my apartment, and he was talking about his father passed. I'm not gonna say no names, but he was talking about how his dad. Oh no, honestly, his grandfather. His grandfather loved to kayak here in the Puget Sound, and before he passed, he had like 4 or 5 kayaks, and he'd go out there with him all the time. His grandfather was in World War II, I believe, and he never had none. He came up poor. He always wanted things. He didn't get to go to college or nothing, and so he always wanted his kids to go to college and everything. And that was one of his dreams. But one of his biggest desires, and he always said that he wanted to kayak the Sound. Learn. He wanted to first learn how to kayak, and then uh, do it as a hobby. And over the years, um, he actually achieved that. He bought 4 to 5 kayaks, guys, and that was amazing to see someone. You could talk all your life, but before this gentleman passed, he actually the grandson said he actually had 4 or 5 kayaks, and man, he got tired of his grandpa to want to take him out there on the Puget Sound. He loved it, but it's just like his grandpa died, passed on with a smile on his face, and he told him, he said, "I had a good life. I enjoyed the things in life. You know what I mean? That I wanted to do." And man, that's amazing, you know, to be at the end of your life and understand that you're going to transition to another space and say you could say you enjoyed your life. That's amazing, guys. And that's where I want to say at the end of my life, I traveled the world. I've been in many places in the world, but through the military, and I traveled some other countries on my own. But there's a few other countries I want to visit, as we like to say, in the bucket list. So I'm definitely going to strive to achieve that. What brought this on was, guys, there was a article I was reading and some other videos I was watching, and there was a multiple articles done by two professional doctors, PhDs. It was out of Cornell University, but I'm gonna bring up the other person. It was Dr. Shai Davadi, which was, I believe, he's an Israeli uh, person that went to university here and is working right now, I believe, out of Columbia University. Uh, a great article on the ideal self. Basically, the article was talking to people at the end of life, or talking to ones about what they felt about their what they regret in life, or do they have regrets. So it was amazing just to see what people felt about just life, and how they felt about if they were passed tomorrow, would they have any regrets in life? And if they could do it over, would they change things? I'm just adding on my what I take from the article, uh, and it was different areas of people thought about they wish they would have changed, which is education, family, careers, and several other uh, key takeaways that if they were passed, they will regret that they didn't complete or accomplished in life. And that made me think about my life. Uh, I wasn't born with a gold spoon in my mouth, and but it don't take a lot do to get your dreams and to chase your visions and to chase things that you want to do in your life while you're here. Some people like learn how to play the violin, or some people like to want to learn how to swim, or like me, I want to travel. You can travel, guys. You can find your dreams. You just got to figure out the way to do it, and do it. Don't wait till you 60 and 70 and say, I wish I'd travel. And now your arthritis setting in and other things. You can't stay up in the heavens that long, or your blood pressure is this or that. I'm not saying, God forbid, none of that happen, but I'm just really thinking about just as life moves along in this course as we age. Um, Enjoy your life, guys. Do not live in regret. Do not take life for granted. And just looking at the article and just thinking about what the co-author, Dr. Shai David and Tim Gilovich, Dr. Tim Gilovich of Cornell University discuss, and what they break down in the article was amazing. Their research, and I was like, it made me really think, guys. Like, it's very important that you chase your not chase take your time. If you want to be a cook, man, just YouTube clips, uh, just developing a skill set. Do it. You do enjoy it. Try it out. If you want to lose weight, one step at a time. It might not show right away. Like me, I gotta lose some weight. One step at a time. Like a pound. It's like a pound. Yeah, a pound a week. That's 52 weeks in a year. That's 52 pounds in that year you lost. And if you keep it off, the next year, a pound a week. That's 102, 104 pounds you lost in 2 years. If you keep it off and you learn things to do, that's a slow walk. You got to run and get things off, but little by little you'll see. And then you think about that. In 2 years, you lost 104 pounds. But if you think about it, every 6 months you lost 25 pounds. See? So every 3 months you lost 12, 12.5 pounds. So you're losing weight. It's just how you break it down. And you take it. So just anything in life, just strive to do better. Strive to enjoy. This whole talk is on just regret. Do not live with regret. You don't want to be at the end of life thinking, man, I always want to skate. I always want to take my children, not families. Always spend time with your family, man. Relationships are good, uh, but family, children, your loved ones, uh, spend time with them, man. It's very vital, because you don't regret if you got an uncle that helped you when you was a little kid ride a bike that you ain't seen in 20 years. Now you can't. You're out of shape. You can't get to him now, and you wish you could say thank you. You don't. I know you don't remember, but when I was a little boy, a little girl, you helped me with this. I remember. You know, thank you. I love you for that. That's a memory of my life that I take with me. You want to be able to say things like that, just to give back. So once again, in this life, don't live regrets, guys. Go if you want to read a language, you speak a language, Spanish, French, travel. I went to Guatemala in undergrad. I was surprised when I got there, going through the institutional structure. It cost me a lot of money. But when I was going through the process and talking to meeting other people, when I was in the country of Guatemala, I was talking to Americans. How they, oh, it just cost me $80 to get here. I'm like, what? I'm from Seattle, Washington. It cost me thousands going through this process. But yeah, going down there and living, the cost of living in different nations are different. You know what I mean? So if I know what I didn't, if I know now what I didn't know, I can't change it. But what I know now, I can change. The point from A to B is the movement. It's the motion. So you gotta move forward, and that shifts the regret. That changes the regret. So when I was in Guatemala, I met people from different universities, different Canada, Europe. I built relationships, guys. It was amazing. I sat on the side of a mountain, a volcano, an active volcano, and a sauna. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I'm in in a city, urban city, in a port city, but I'm on the side of a mountain in an active volcano. It's amazing, man. It was amazing. Talking to a young lady that worked with the Geneva Convention that was doing some work down in Guatemala for a nonprofit NGO. I never would have thought in my life I would be there, guys, talking to a person like that, and where I was at, being aware of that moment, taking a little bus and a little truck up to this place, and it was a beautiful looking over the vast part of the countryside of Guatemala and seeing all the forest and seeing the beautiful sunset. It was amazing, guys. I was like, I never thought I would be here, and I won't. That would be a treasure moment in my life. So once again, the topic is: do not live with regret. Chase your dreams, whatever it is. Don't spend your life behind a career and with a bunch of full of pocket full of money, uh, and die. Not, I hate to say the word die. Pass on, transition, and have all these regrets at the end. Go forth. I've seen people that have regrets like that, and I wish them the best. I wish they could change. I wish they can chase their dreams, but it's too late for them. And I'm telling to anyone that's listening, just really chase it. But whatever it is, go after it. Whatever you want to do, uh, work out, get in shape, get in shape. Life is life. But what I don't want you to do is live in regret. So that's the end of the discussion tonight. We'll be checking in with more, but that was on my heavy on my heart, and I was watching some videos, and I said, man, let me talk to the people and see what they think. Do you want to live a life of regret? I don't. A lot of stuff I want to change, and I have changed a lot of things. But regardless, do you know that 70%, over 70% of people in a society will die and regret? Do you want to be that 70%, or do you want to be 30% that don't have a regret and live the full life and can say, hey, wherever I'm going to the next transition level, I had a wonderful life. It's been beautiful. I love my family. I love my country. I love the people of the world. Blessings.